All right, here's my new to me 2015 Sprinter 144 Crew high roof. Has the i4 2.1 liter diesel engine. First thing you may notice is it has the optional chrome grille, which I could give or take. It's there, but I never would have spent the 238 bucks on it. Does have fog lights though, which I would have sprung for. alloy wheels, which I could give or take, but happy that they're there, good shape. Now the crew van has second row windows and also a second row seat, which we'll see in a moment. Really nice because it allows the van to be used as a daily driver until it gets around to being converted into somewhat of a light camper. New rear tires. Coming around back, it's got the barn doors like any other US Sprinter. Also up top, it's got the backup camera, and nice that it has the bumper step, and then also a an aftermarket receiver hitch. This van was also optioned with the retractable step. Another one of those options I could give or take. Actually, I probably wouldn't have sprung for the $1,000 that it costs. Now I'm even debating pulling it off. We'll see. Inside, pretty basic. Has the Audio 15 head unit with the nav, which is not nearly as good as using one's phone. I'll open up the side. Out comes the step. So again, the crew van has second row seats, so it can at least seat 5 for now, but one little bonus is a vanity. So this vehicle had previously been owned by a hairdresser in Carmel, and she used it for mobile styling. When I test drove it, there were all these little photographs of different hairstyles for brides and bridesmaids. So I'm taking it she would show up at a winery and or any other event venue and do up people's hair. Nice thing is, since it was owned by a hairstylist, it also has a really good power supply to it. So, powering hair dryers and curling irons requires a good amount of juice, and it has a solar panel. This wasn't noticed at all until I actually went down and saw the van in person and noticed the control panel for the solar, which led me to crawl up and take a look up on the roof. Also has a 2,000 watt inverter. It's located here, and the cord that's in there goes back to the power outlet at the vanity. Vanity will be ripped out eventually, and I'll repurpose the power source for other needs. Also, 2 little jump seats back here too. I don't know if anyone actually used them while in motion, but they do meet safety standards by having seat belts. I think they were just more like lounge chairs when someone's friend was getting all done up. Previous owner also installed 6x9 speakers, and more importantly, a ceiling fan with a remote control, which is really nice. And then a gear net over here and some additional lighting up in the ceiling. Future plans will be to make it into a light camper, so to speak, and removing this window and replacing it with a vented one, and then eventually putting a bed back here using flare space, little bump outs on the side, so you run the bed this way, perpendicular to the layout. Allows for someone who's over 6 feet tall like me to sleep, and also allows me to run a 144 wheelbase van and still be able to sleep in it. So that's the little nickel tour.